Our second senior is Josie Chandler. Josie is escorted by her mother, Jennifer Chandler. Josie has played for 3 years on the varsity team. Josie's plans for the future include planning to attend Clark State to get her RN and play volleyball. She wants to train to be a flight nurse. Josie's favorite memory is on her way to team bonding last year and picking out her special pumpkin to carve. And by the way, it was carved with love. Round of applause for Josie. Our third senior is Sydney Jones.
Volleyball has taught you
Davidson Cardinals are excited to host the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers this evening. At this time, we would like to introduce the varsity volleyball team from visiting Carman Ainsworth. Number 1, Mishi Hoyle. Number 4, Naomi Wilson. Number 5, Michelle Cotter. Number 6, Amaria Conway. Number 9, Jakara Nelson. Number 10, Kendall Brown. Number 11, Jordan Dombre. Number 21, Sarah Rowe. Number 14, Nevaeh Sellers. Number 15, Sydney Cooley. Number 16, Shayna Klingman. Number 17, Yolana Richmond. Our Ainsworth Cavaliers are coached by Coach Misty Hubbard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Lady Cardinals, number 1, Tegan Dunning. Number 2, Jill Jones. Number 3, Allie Hawk. Number 4, Olivia Dirksey. Number 5, Jenna Sales. Number 6, senior Jesselyn House. Number 7, senior Jazzy Chandler. Number 8, senior Sydney Jones. Number 9, Ella McLeod. Number 10, Charlie Sumner. Number 11, Amanda Clanton. Number 12, senior Jordan Millard. Number 13, Rachel Ross. And your Lady Cardinals are coached by head coach Tiffany Sale. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you could all please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem. Have a fun night of volleyball. Good sportsmanship. Good luck, ladies.
13, 7, 12, 6, 8, 11, 12. Davidson is going for the upset.
With that strong arm. Hello, Davison. It's Haley Croft here at the announcer desk with Jill Tate, here streaming the Davison Varsity volleyball team versus Carman Ainsworth.
I gotta tell you, I'm really excited to see how this game plays out. For those of you who didn't know, senior night was actually before they started the game, and I have to say I'm proud of every single player that has the ability to stick through and dedicate themselves to this sport, especially the varsity team. These girls play hard and they work hard.
I agree, Jill. They work so hard. Their current record is 9-0, and Carman is 1-4 right now. Both teams look excited and ready to go.
Like I said, I cannot wait.
Let's see, Carman serves.
First point to Carman.
Looks like a little fall there. Still getting ready. Number 15 on Carman serving. That's Cooley. And it's up. Jones gets it over. Nice set by Cooley. And it's out. Point for Davison. Looks like both teams are trying to get into the groove here. Davison serve. And it's up, set by Cooley. That was a nice hit. Hit by Chandler. Right into the stands.
I gotta say, you can already see the teamwork playing out, and you can't emphasize enough how important teamwork is in this sport.
That's very true. It's up, over to Carman. Cooley sets. Looks like number 16 there, Klingman, went to get a nice hit in, but didn't quite make it over the net. Their libero gets it into the air. It was in. Davison serve. Looks like someone crossed the line there. Three seniors up at the net right now. Looks like Coyle was just trying to get it over the net, but it's out. Looks like Carmen's really having trouble getting into the groove here. That was a slide for it. That was a nice hit by Vlad. Bounced right off their fingers.
All right.
Timeout, Carman.
I do have to say, like I said earlier, these girls are playing well. I know Carmen's 1, Cards are 7. However, you can see the work ethic that they put into the sport is incredible to me. Not only am I like surprised, but I'm very proud of every girl out there tonight.
Yeah, you can definitely see how hard it's playing. Looks like Carmen's trying to figure out how to get into it. It can be really hard, especially when you're not on home court.
I think away games are harder for anyone.
It's Davison serve. Number 10, Sumner. That was a nice serve and receive. Looks like Cooley sets it. Hit by their libero, number 21, Rowe. That was an amazing hit by Chandler. The Cards are really showing up tonight. Got another serve for Davison. Cooley gets it up in the air. Number 17, Richmond tried to tap it over. Right now it's 10-1. Carmen's trying to get into the rhythm. It's up. Cooley sets. A little bit of a collision there at the net. And it's still Davison serve. Over to Davison's libero. That was a nice set for Vlad to hit it over. And it's up. Looks like she tapped the net. With the point difference right now, pressure really is building on Carman. 13-1. And it's up. Their libero pushes it over. That was a nice set. Oh,
Nice block.
wow. Point to Davison.
I have to say, I think one of the strong suits with Davison is when I talked to Coach Sale, she actually said she was concerned with winning, but she wasn't as concerned as you would be. She said she'd rather focus on the players, as them getting play time and them being strong as a team.
Definitely. You can really see how they work together as a team. They all really get along on the court.
Amazing chemistry.
Yes,
Amazing.
definitely. The libero gets it up. Cooley sets it, and it's over. Chandler hits it. It's up. Once again, Cooley setting. Number 17 bounces off of our fingers. There's Riley going back and forth. That was a really good block.
Amazing.
The three seniors in the front there create quite a wall. That's Chandler, Vlad, and Peavy House. It's really hard to get past those three. It's still Davison serve, 17-1. Cooley sets. Collision there at the net, but it's on Davison's side. Their libero hits it over.
Another point for Davison.
Timeout. Looks like it's Carmen's timeout.
You know, when I talked to the Carman coach, Coach Hubbard, she said that she was hoping to come out here and have her team play the hardest. She wanted to make sure that her team was playing well. You know, she said she expected their cover and their defend work to be strong. And she said their back, she said she expected to be strong as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing really hard, but having trouble getting into the rhythm right now. Cards are really beating down on them. It's 18-1, but it's only the first quarter.
Right. They have the possibility of 5 games.
Definitely. Everyone wants to root for the underdog, but pressure's really bearing down on them right now. Looks like they've got a plan figured out. It's Davison's serve. And it's out. Davison finally broke the rhythm. They definitely could. And learn this is a game you never want to count anyone out of.
True that.
Carmen serve now. And it's up. Nice receive by Jones. That was a nice hit. Good receive too. It's up. That was an amazing block. Those three seniors really do hold a lot of blocking power. Chandler serving now. That was a nice jump serve, but it's out. Carmen serve now. Richmond gets it over. Ooh.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Almost got caught with the ball right there.
That would have made for quite the highlight.
That would have been an amazing highlight. It's over, right to our libero. That's a nice set by Peavy House. Tapped over by Vlad. Chandler sets it. Right to Peavy House to set it again. Jones taps it over. Point to Davison. Five more points till Davison takes the set.
Out of bounds.
Davison serve. Switching out some players here on Carman.
We did say Carman could come back, and I mean, they might prove well to do it.
See, it's Carman's serve. There was a hard hit there.
Out of bounds.
Looks like Carman's looking to capitalize on Davison's rhythm being broken. Number 14 serve. Didn't make it over the net. PV House's serve now. That was a nice receive by their number 4, and it's up. Right to our libero. Nice set. That was an amazing hit. Glanton made him fumble a little bit there. Good receive. It's up, tapped over. Back to our libero. That was an amazing hit. Number 13, Ross. 2 more points till we take the set. Carmen's really looking to pull it back here. Back up. Chandler gets it in. Hit by Jones. That was an amazing hit. Davidson's attack is really strong tonight. Nice serve right to their number 4. Toss it over. Oh! That was a hard hit to block.
Game 1 goes to the Cardinals. You know, I know the Cardinals just won 25-6, but Carmen might be looking to, oh, we're going for a replay. You know, I know the Cardinals just won this first game 25-6, but Carmen might pull it back in the second game. You never know how many games it's going to take for one team to overall win.
Completely. I really agree. We've seen teams come back after a hard first round. It just takes them getting into the rhythm of it. Davidson's definitely into it right now. Carmen maybe not so much, but it only takes a set.
You know, when I talked to 2 of the Davidson players, I talked to Olivia Dirksey and I also talked to Jenna Sales. And both of them said that their attitude and their energy as a team is just unstoppable. They love how they get along, and both of them contributed it to like a second family, and I completely agree. When you're playing a sport like this, spending so much time with your team, this is an amazing opportunity for these girls, for the team, for the sport.
You can definitely see it in how they play, too. There's a lot of rhythm, a lot of harmony between the players.
Well, look at our 3 seniors up there. I mean, they just work so well together. They are a fluid motion machine.
Those blocks. 3 tall seniors in the front. They really do. It's a really hard. Their attack and their defense have been really good this game, the Cards. It's going to be really hard for Carmen to pull it back.
I will say, when I talked to the Carmen players, I talked to Yelena and I talked to Sarah, number 17 and 21, and both of them said that their team's chemistry is really good, but I don't know if it's going to outmatch the Cardinals.
Maybe not. I know there is a lot of intimidation right now because Cardinals are undefeated. Carmen's looking to try to break that streak.
And Cardinals are hoping to keep it up.
Definitely.
When we're talking about chemistry, I gotta say, even when they switch out players on the Cardinal side, and one thing I've noticed from game to game to game is whoever they switch in with whoever, the team always performs well. They practice hard, they play hard, they work hard.
It's perfect. It's a great synergy.
As I said, fluent motion machine. Fluid, sorry.
Looks like we got some Cards back here on the court. A little bit left in the timeout.
Well, they're riding that high of the win on the first game. I mean, I'd be ready to start the second game as well.
Oh, yeah. Got to keep that momentum up. Carmen's making a plan over there, it looks like.
As I said, Carmen might be able to pull it back. I mean, you
definitely.
never know. We've had, like you said, underdog situations.
That would be quite the underdog.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it where they win the first 2 games and the other team scores 3 in a row.
I'm here for it, honestly.
Honestly, exciting. Exciting, exhilarating. What a game.
There's a lot of energy between these 2 teams.
All right. Looks like both of our teams are ready to get back out on that court. And both teams are hungry for this next win.
Setting up here. Looks like we got that senior trio back up on the front here.
They are ready to block. They are ready to win.
It's my fives all around. Getting pumped up.
Keep that team morale up. Keep it up. Keep the energy going.
Looks like they're figuring out rotation here. I got it.
Just a little bit.
All right. Stavison serve.
Ready to get back into the game.
This is Dunning serve. Tap the net, but it's over.
Yup.
Looks like Cotter couldn't quite get that dig. Nice serve. Right to Cotter. Oh. Tapped over by their 14. Looked like she was going to set.
Ooh, out of bounds.
It's tied up right now, 1-1. Just the beginning of the set. It's Carmen's serve. Didn't make it over the net. Chandler serving for the Cards. Right to the libero.
Over that line again.
Yeah, it looks like 14 and 16 had a little bit of confusion there on who was going to get it. Chandler's going for the serve again. Right to Cotter. It's up. Their libero pushes it over. Set by Peavy House to Vlad.
There it goes. Another point to the Cardinals.
That was a nice hit right to our libero.
What a save.
Jones pushes it over. Their number one hits it. That was a nice spike by Jones. Davison's attack is really hitting them hard right now. Served by Chandler. Right to their Cotter. Their libero keeps it up, but no one can follow up for her. Chandler's gotten what? 3-4 points in a row now?
Yeah.
It's back up to Cotter. Their libero goes in to save it. Looks like Sellers couldn't follow up on it. They are really trying hard here.
It's always sad to see them put their whole body into that save and then it just goes over that line.
Yeah, they're still going full force though. Nice serve by Chandler. Right to their number 9 is a good set and a spike. That was a nice block. Klingman hits it right back into the ground on the Cardinal side, breaking their streak. It's Carmen's serve, their number 4, Wilson. Hard hit over. That was a nice dig by our libero, and a nice spike by Jones. Looks like a double touch. It's Vlad's turn to serve now. That was a nice hit. Right back over, and it's out. Sometimes the ball just doesn't quite go where you think it's going to go.
That's very true.
Vlad serve out.
You know, it's funny how it works that way. One team will get it over the line, next one over the line.
It's back and forth here. Their number 17 serving. Right to Chandler. That was a nice hit by Jones, but it was out.
I will say, and this is not a metaphorical dig at Carman, this game is a lot closer, and I think Carman might actually be able to pull this one off. I think they might be able to come back.
Oh, pardon me, they made that in. Looks like it hit right on the line there.
Ooh.
PV House is serving. Hit the net, but made it over.
Still a point.
Their libero really dived to save that one. Nice serve by PV House. Their 6 pushes it right over. I'm not sure what that call was on, but it's a point to Davison. And a timeout.
You know, I gotta say, watching these athletes perform, the amount of skin I would have diving for these balls, I cannot
really?
imagine. I mean, there's a possibility for injury in any sport, but I can't imagine that amount of gym floor burn.
Like road rash, but kind of worse, I think.
Kind of.
The way they're falling all over the place.
It's like going like on one of those old playground slides, and the friction is just too much. I can't imagine it. It would,
Oh, yeah.
I
They
would
really
have no
throw
skin.
themselves for it, too.
I know. They put their all into it. Like, good for them. I admire that.
100%.
That's amazing.
Let's see. We got PV House serving for the Cards. When we come back, it looks like Carmen's still trying to pull it together here. They're really cracking under the pressure that Davison's putting down right now. PV House gets it up. Tossed around a little bit there.
Ooh, into the net.
Looks like Nelson tried to get it over. Didn't quite make it up. PV House serves again, right to the libero. Number 9 tries to push it over.
Well, hit the antenna. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
really do. It's PV House's serve to the libero. And it's up. Couldn't quite get it over the net in those three taps. Still PV House serving. It's Cards 15-3 right now. Oh. They're trying really hard to get this ball back over, but sometimes it just flies too far.
Cards are riding this point streak.
Completely. Set to number 5, and it's in. Cotter breaking Davison's streak. It's Carmen's serve now. They're number 11, Domprey. That was a nice serve. Right to Jones, who gets it up.
And Carman hits it over that line.
Ross hits so hard. It's really hard to block her. It looks like it hit the blocker's hands and right out of bounds.
Yep. It's hard to direct when you're the one who's blocking it.
Definitely, especially as hard as Ross hits. Nice serve over to Carman. Oh, my goodness.
Straight down.
There. Carman bumps it over. Libero gets it up for Ross again. And it's in.
Cards are 19-4, kind of a repeat of the first game.
Definitely. They just make it over, Carman does. Just to get spiked right back down. Davison's attacking really heavy right now. 19-5. Oh,
Into the net.
tried to get it over but couldn't quite get it. It is now Carmen's serve. That was a nice dive by our libero. Couldn't follow up on it though. Still Carman serving, their number 5, Cotter. It's over. Right to Jones. PV House sets it for Glanton.
And they hit it over that line.
Point Davison. Davison's now made it to 20. 5 more points to take the set. Three hits for Carman, doesn't quite make it over the net. Looks like they're having trouble directing the ball the way they want to. Hawks serving. Set by their 11 to 16, but can't quite get it over the net.
You know, I think the longer you play this game, the more adrenaline gets in you, the harder it is to have control of that ball.
100%. That was a nice set by their 11 to their 6, but our libero catches it. Penalty there, it's a point for Davison. Hawks still serving. She really gets up there with those serves. Nice jump there. It's up to our 11. Oh,
Once again, into that net. 1 point for Davison to take the second game.
Hawks serve to the libero. Number 10 pushes it over. She goes over the line. Davison takes the set. Davison is now 2-0.
Davison needs one game to win, but as I said before, I have seen teams where there's 2 wins in a row and the underdogs come back full swing 3 games in a row, a win.
It would be quite the sight to see.
It would.
The Cards are looking really confident right now, though.
They are going to ride these 2 win streaks. And we have a replay coming up for you on the final play. While we're waiting for that, let's talk about how they performed. Davison, I think, has been on fire tonight. I don't know if it's because it's senior night or because they always play exceptionally well. They are really riding their undefeated streak right now.
Oh,
and
yeah.
if it continues, I mean, they'll still have their undefeated streak by the end of the night.
Definitely. They're 9-0 so far in the season, compared to Carman, who's 1-4 right now overall.
I think the Cards are feeling pretty confident.
Here's our replay. It was over to the libero, but they couldn't quite, they got it over.
They got it over, but
Got
they
hit with
couldn't
a
see the number, but they slid under that center line.
Oh,
and when
yeah.
they slid under that, can't do that. I do got to say, the Cards are now ready for the 3rd game coming up. Carman, thinking of a strategy, pull themselves out of this hole. They've kind of got themselves in, if you will, they dug themselves in. Sorry, I had to do the pun. But I will say, you know, like I said, I admire all of these athletes. You know, winner, not winner, like, you're an athlete. You have the time, you have the dedication to get out on that field. That's amazing.
Yeah, Carmen's still putting up quite the fight, too, doing their best against the Cards, even though they're being bared down on.
When I talked to Carman, actually, I talked to the coach, and she did say that she was extremely proud of her team. She said her goal was to get her team to see how amazing they were, how she thought they were, and to get them to understand, like, how much they actually mean to her. And I think if you have a coach that cares about you that much, that is an amazing thing. It is a bond like no other to have a coach that really believes in you and who is there for you and who sees you to the end.
It's really sweet to see.
It's very heartwarming. Very, very heartwarming. What can I say? All right, looks like both teams are ready to get back into this third game.
Getting ready here. Some excitement on Davison's side.
You know, as I said before, all of these girls are athletes. You know, this ain't your family's picnic on the beach volleyball game. To see both teams in action, so impressive. I could not be more impressed.
It's Carmen's serve, number 15, Cooley. Gets it up into the air, over onto the card side, right to our libero Hawk. And Glanton gets it over, and it's in. Point Davison, getting the first point of the set. Davison's serve, sails. Nice jump serve. Over to their number 5. Cooley gets it up. Tapped over, but gets blocked right back onto their side. Their libero keeps it in. It's back up on Davison's side. PV House gets it up. Our number 9 gets it over. Cooley sets again. A little bit of a fight there at the net. Cooley gets it back over. Hawks got it up in the air. PV House sets for Glanton, who hits it right into the ground. That was a nice kill.
I'm speechless. That was amazing to watch.
That was a very intense back and forth, and they're right back at it. Another point for Davison, 3-0. They're definitely fighting to keep it up. Another serve by Sales, dig to get it up. That was a hard hit by Richmond, right into the ground. Cavaliers are still raring to go. It's their serve, number 4, Wilson. She gets it up into the air. PV House taps it over. Cooley gets it up for their 17. It's up to Dirksey. Oh, looks like there was a double touch.
2-3 so far.
It's back over the net, and it's out. Cards taking an early 2-point lead. Looks like Dirksey's serving. That was a nice jump serve to the libero. 15 gets it up. It's tapped over. A little bit of a collision there on Davison's side.
Just a small one.
A little bit. It's Carmen's serve. Number 17, Richmond. Right over to the cards. Our libero gets it up. PV House up again. Looks like Dirksey hit really hard into the net there. If it would have made it over, it would have been a really nice kill.
Pretty even match this round.
Yep, 4-4.
Both teams bringing that intensity.
Carmen's not giving up just yet. Our libero gets it up in the air. Nice set by PV House to Glanton, who just taps it over. Carmen's got it up, though. Their number 5 gets it over. Really nice rally going back and forth right now. Their 5 are...
What a block.
Yeah. Their 5 taps it over, but not quite hard enough to get it to stay on the Cardinal side. Hawks serving for the Cards. Really strong jump serve. That was a heavy hit by Cotter. You could really hear the sound of the skin slapping that ball.
Yep. Number 6 and 12 tried to block it, but it was just too hard.
Carmen serving. Their number 14, Sellers. That was a nice serve right to Dirksey. And it's up, but it's out.
Over that line.
Sucks. We got some really heavy hitters on Davison, although it doesn't always fall where you want it to. Davison's number 2 is serving. It's Jones.
Into
Hits the net.
This game is the closest it's been, I mean, all night.
Yeah, it's been neck to neck, 6-6 right now.
You know, Carmen's, they're wanting that win.
Yeah,
They're putting up a fight.
that was a nice set. Tapped over by number 9. Oh,
What a block.
Riley really close to the net there. It's Davison's point. McLeod serving. So they're 16. It's up, one more hit to them. It's over. Our libero gets it up. That was a hard spike. The point's Davison's. Nice serve. It's up to the libero. Hits it real hard. It's over. Ross, such a hard hitter there. It's over. Back to Davison's side. Jones puts it up for Vlad, but it's a block by. And it's back up to Davison's side. Jones sets it for Dirksey. Bounces right off of their blocker's fingers and into the out. Davison is still serving. They're really picking up the momentum right now. McLeod gets it over. It's up. Hits the net over to Davison's side. 9-7. Carmen's looking to bring it, catch back up to the Cards.
Yeah. They've been pretty consistent this game.
That was a nice serve, right to our libero, but it gets bounced right back over to their side. Hard hit by Ross off of their blocker's fingers. Couldn't quite follow up on that. Point Davison. Davison's made it into double digits now. Vlad serving for Davison. It's over. That was a good dig to get it back up. Oh! Up to the ceiling.
Got some air.
Wow. It's really hard to keep track of it once it gets up that high.
You lose control the higher it gets.
That was such a hard hit. Really got some air there. Vlad serving again. That was a nice set. They hit it over. Vlad gets it back up in the air. Jones sets it for Dirksey, who just taps it right over. A little bit of a collision there. They're rallying it back and forth, diving all over the place to get it. Looks like they couldn't quite follow up. Another point for Davison.
Looks like another timeout on the board. 12-7. I mean, like I said, Carmen is, they're keeping up pretty well this game.
Yeah, they're trying really hard to take the set.
That first few points, 6-6, I mean, tied pretty much most of this game. It's really amazing to see games like that. You don't like games that are like super one-sided because then it's just action, done, action, done, action, done. This is an all-action game.
100%. Carmen's working really hard to bring it back, and you can definitely see it.
You know, I hate that this is an overused pun in the volleyball world, but both teams are killing it tonight.
Wow.
What can I say?
Nice one.
Just like the Cardinals, I'm full of surprises.
All right, back into the game. Vlad serving for the Cardinals. Into the play.
Ooh.
Not sure what the call was, but it's point to the Cards. Not a lot of seniors out there besides Vlad right now. And it's out. It looks like Carmen broke their rhythm.
Yep.
And Davison's bringing theirs back. Vlad gets it up. That was a nice set. Dirksey goes for the kill. Bounces right off the libero's arms back to our side.
Ooh,
Oh.
hits the antenna.
Oh. That was a point for Carman there. It's Carman's serve now. Switching some players out. Looks like their number 15, Cooley's gonna be serving. She's one of the key players on Carman's team. It's up to our libero. Nice set by Jones. Glanton tried to spike, but it hit the net. Point Davison. Cooley serving again. It's over, right to our number 9. Jones gets it up. Spikes it over. Nice set by Cooley. A little bit of collision there into the net. Point Davison. It's now 15-9.
These girls are tough.
Davison, 5, 13,
Switching out some players here.
and 2.
A little bit of a stop here on the field.
Yeah.
The court.
A little bit of confusion. Looks like they got it figured out. Our Sales is serving. Nice jump serve.
You know, I think the Cards reignited their passion to win, and they're just playing 10 times harder.
100%. Sales gets it up. And into the net. Davison's broke their streak. Now Carman's going to look to capitalize on it. 6 points behind. Their number 4 is serving. Wilson. It's up. PV House gets it into the air for Dirksey. Kill. Nice one. Bring the score 17-10. Now it's Dirksey's turn to serve. Went pretty high, but they got it back up. Running out of bounds to save it. Their third. Ooh. Wow. Looks like their 17 got it right over into Colonel territory. They weren't expecting them to bring it back. 17-11. Carman serve. Number 17, Richmond, getting it into the air into the Cardinal territory. PV House sets it. That was a nice hit. Their number 5 gets it right to our libero. PV House sets for Glanton, who spikes it right over. They couldn't quite catch it.
$18 to 11.
Hawks is serving. Right to their libero. A lot of confusion there at the net, but it falls on Carman's side. That was a nice dig by Carman. Get it right over the net. That was a hard hit there. Barely getting it over the net. PV House sets it. Point Davison. These back and forths are getting more and more intense as the game goes on, but Cards is only 5 points away from taking the set.
8 and 9,
Switching out some players here.
7 and 4. Go ahead.
Davison has some more seniors on the court now. Hawks gets it over. Cooley sets it up.
And in the net. With a 10-point difference, Carman's got to pull some big plays to be able to win.
Definitely. Hawk gets it over to Cooley, who sets it. Looks like a double touch, gives Davison another point. It's a lot of small mistakes here.
Small things make up the big picture.
100%, definitely in this game.
What a save. Oh,
Well, not quite.
well, It was almost a save.
Almost a save.
Once you get on the ground, you're in control of that ball.
It's really hard, especially with that dig, to get the ball to go the way you want it. Takes a lot of skill. It's now Carmen's serve. Still a 10-point difference, though. Sellers is serving. Doesn't make it over the net. Point Davison. Davison is now 2 points away from taking the final set. Well, what could be the final set. PV House is serving for Davison now. And it's over. That was a nice set to their number 5, but PV House gets it back into the air. Pretty far set, but it's back over onto Davison's side. Back into the air for Jones, who taps it over to them. And ow. Cotter really went for the kill there, but didn't quite make it. One more point, and Davison takes this set. PV House is serving. That was a nice set by their number 14 to their 6. PV House sets it for Jones, who spikes it, hits the
Davison
ground.
wins this game, meaning
Good job, seniors.
Davison takes all 3 sets, keeping up their undefeated streak, 10-0.
tonight, Davison are the victors, keeping their undefeated streak, like you said. You know, I have to say, it doesn't matter who won or lost this game. This was an amazing game to watch. All players came out here with the energy, the synergy, the chemistry, everything you can think of under the sun that has to do with science. They came out here with it, and they played to win, both teams.
100%. Carmen was trying to keep up the energy as much as they could until the final set. They were not giving up, especially you could see how much. Got to 12 on that final set there. They were really playing hard. There were some pretty intense rallies between the two.
Yeah, and from what we've seen from Davison, you know, they have a win and they roll with it. They're hungry.
They are.
They're hungry for that undefeated streak this year. And I think, honestly, I think they can get it.
Definitely, with the synergy this team has, the seniors too. The seniors are really good. We're gonna toss it over to a sideline with Brooklyn here.
Charlie, so you guys won your game tonight. So you guys are undefeated. So how have you guys been able to maintain that?
We've been working hard in practices and just trying to make every game count and working really hard.
All right. So districts and finals are coming up. Do you think you guys are going to get to those?
Yeah, I think for sure we will. With all of our hard work and dedication, we should be able to make it far.
Yeah. So, okay, that's my next. Okay, do you guys think you can get far in the finals and stuff?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Do you think you guys have a chance of winning states?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Bye, guys. Off to Jill and Haley.
All right, Davison, that was an amazing match between the Carman Ainsworth Cavaliers and the Davison Cardinals. Davison took the win. It's been me and Jillian Tate and Haley Croft at the announcer's desk. Have a good night, Davison.